Hello everybody. In this video chapter, I'm going to show you how to run a desktop interview assistant during the actual interview session where the interviewer is asking you questions. Okay. The prerequisite is you have downloaded the desktop application, you have installed it to the latest version. And third is you have finished the launch wizard and you have ended up here where there is a desktop overlay showing up and you are ready to go on the interview room as well. This is my interview room on Google Meet desktop app where the interviewer is already available, right? Just to reiterate, this desktop overlay that you're currently seeing in the recording is a visible version of it, not the one that you will have access to. In that, if you take a screenshot of your screen, the desktop overlay will not be visible even in the screenshot or the screen recording. Just for the sake of screen recording, we have created a visible element so that we can show you what we are seeing during the interview. And similarly, the interviewer will not be able to see anything on their end if you have the invisible version which is available to the public. Okay, before I start my session, I should be able to close all the interview b web applications. Okay, do not log yourself out, please remember not to do that, otherwise it will also log you out of the desktop application because they're connected to each other, right? So you can close them, you don't have to worry about it. You just need to have your desktop application open. Now you can see there is a product management interview test that is showing up here, right? And that is the screen that you have. Or perhaps you would have it like something like this, where you have opened your Google Meet desktop application and or your browser application, and you would be sitting on top of this particular screen. Now, if you want to toggle off this window, you just need to do Alt plus Shift plus W, and toggle on, you need to do Alt plus Shift plus W again. Now I'm going to click on Start Session, and then I will join the interview meeting. Okay, I did Alt Start Session. It will take about like 3-4 seconds to start. Great. That's now added. Your current question is AI is listening. Interviewee assistant will listen to what the interviewer asks and it will generate responses in real time. And you have a button here which says take screenshot plus ask AI. You can see that. Or you can do the same using Alt plus Shift plus S, whichever you're comfortable, because you might be sharing your screen. And when you're sharing your screen, we would advise you not to click on multiple elements here. Otherwise, it might get tracked, right? So we would always request and recommend that you do the keyboard shortcuts, which are not tracked by any assistant or AI interviewer of any of that sort. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and join the interview room. But before that, if I want, I can just maximize or reduce the size and click on join now. And I'm going to unmute myself.
Yeah, hi Bismay.
Hi Neha, how are you doing?
Yeah, good. Let's get started. Can you tell me something about yourself?
Sure. I am a seasoned product leader with over 12 plus years of experience. I have scaled Tatvik's product organization from 0 to 20. I'm currently the co-founder and CPO at Interview BA.
Okay, like that's good. Now the next questions. Can you tell me the daily active users or the engagements dropped in on our app? What metrics do you look at to find the root cause?
Okay. So I would approach this by systematically isolating variables, like doing a segment analysis. I'll break down the daily active users by region, device, and app version. And then I will analyze the conversion funnel to identify where the users are dropping off in the booking journey. And finally, I would also review the app store ratings and social sentiment.
Okay, like that's fair enough. Now the next question is, what is the biggest threat to our company's business model right now?
Right. Can I take some time to answer this?
Yeah, sure.
So like you can see, the talking points have already been generated here to the question that the interviewer had asked, right? But let's say that I wanted a better quality, higher reasoning based answer. How do I do that? So for that, we have this advanced functionality, which is basically take screenshot plus ask AI. This functionality will actually call our higher reasoning intelligence models, and it will generate a better quality answer than what got generated right now, right? And if you have like 15 seconds to answer this question or 30 seconds, so you should definitely take the advantage of it. So there are two alternatives. One is you can click on take screenshot plus ask AI directly here, or the other recommended one is to do the keyboard shortcut, which is Alt plus Shift plus S. So how am I going to do that for this interview is actually use the keyboard shortcut. You can do either of them. The only clamp for this video recording is, since this is a visible version, and if I do ask AI or take screenshot, this visible window is also going to come up in that screenshot. So what I need to do is I'll just move it down and do Alt plus Shift plus S. Okay, and then I'll move it back up. You don't need to do this during the interview. You can click on Take Screenshot plus Ask AI or Alt plus Shift plus S. You don't have to worry about it because it's an invisible version. Great. Now you can see there is an AI enhanced answer that has come up. The talking points module has been collapsed, and the below version has a higher quality answer that has come up. Right now, what I can do is Alt plus Shift plus W, and I'll unmute myself. Sure. Thank you for your time. What I understand is I see the primary threats as a mix of regulatory, competitive, and operational risks. But I believe that this can be mitigated through strategic product evaluation. So for competitive modes, I would counter the hotels and any kind of niche platforms by doubling down on experiences and categories so that I move away from a lodging based website to a full stack travel orchestrator.
Yeah, I have shared a one lead code question in the chat box. Can you please open that link and please share your screen?
Sure. Yeah, I've opened the link. Let me share my screen. Is my screen visible?
Yeah, I'm able to see your screen. Can you please start writing the code for these questions? I'm still on the call.
Sure. Meanwhile, can I mute myself?
Yeah, sure.
So now I'm going to do Alt plus Shift plus W, and I'm back here. The window that you see right now, it is not visible to the interviewer at any point in time during the interview, even if I have shared my screen, which I'm going to show the interviewer's view at the end of this video, right? So let's go ahead and I'll just do Ask AI or Take Screenshot by clicking on Alt plus Shift plus S, or you can click on Take Screenshot plus Ask AI. So I'm going to do Alt plus Shift plus S, and this is a visible mode that I am showing you so that you know what I am able to see. Because if I do the invisible mode application that you guys will have access to, you won't be able to see it in a screen recording. Right now, this is available. The question is available, and I think it is written in Python. So now what I need to do is basically reduce the size of it and put like this and start writing the code from here. Like it is written class list node, def init, and class solution, def merge list, selfless. Then the next is basically to write main underscore heap equals to braces, and then for I, comma L in enumerate lists colon. Right? So this is how I'm going to write the code by referencing the screen from here. Again, I don't need to use my mouse anytime again. So what I can do is I can always scroll like this and start keep writing on this. Okay. Now I'm going to go back and stop sharing my screen. Before that, I'll just do Alt plus W. I'll come back here and stop sharing my screen.
Okay.
Stack travel orchestrator.
Okay, like that's enough. Now, like we are ending the interview.
Sure, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Great. The interviewer has ended the session or has exited the interview room. You saw how the answers were being generated. The voice-based answers were generated at the top half of the screen. The AI enhanced answers will be generated at the bottom half of your screen. Okay, and it will be expanded or collapsed based on how you basically function it. You can do click on take screenshot plus ask AI, or use the keyboard shortcut, or do Alt plus Shift plus W to move the window from visible mode to invisible mode. Right. I hope this was clear enough for everybody. After you end the interview, you should basically close this, and then you should go ahead and end your session. Click on quit app after doing this. Now the application is ended, and you were able to answer the questions during the interview using the desktop app. If you have any questions, please reach out in comments. Thank you for watching this.
Uh, I'm sharing up one lead code questions in a chat box. Can you please open that link and please share your screen?
Sure. Let me do that. Is my screen visible?
Yeah, I'm able to see your screen. Can you please start writing the code for this question? I'm still on the call.
Sure.